Yo, club culture is literally so dead. There's never been a worse time to be a nightclub. Nobody wants to go to the club.
The club scene in New York City is quite literally the Hunger Games.
A few moments later.
We only saw 5 men at this nightclub.
What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy anymore. Ain't that what you said? Even right here, right now, you ain't gonna fight for him.
Wow, wow, wow. The tables have turned. Women sit there and say that they don't want to be around men. They want a girls only everything. You guys got your girls only club and nobody's dancing. There's no bottles, there's no drinks. You guys can't afford a bottle? You can't afford to buy yourself drinks, or do you go to the club to get bottles?
So this girl went on 6 dates a week so she didn't have to pay for groceries for 2 years.
It's an evil world we live in.
You don't talk enough about the shenanigans that goes on in the women's bathroom at every night out. Like, you'll find your therapist in there, you'll find your best friend. They will hype you up like no one will hype you up.
I have never and will never flirt with a man for a free drink. Are you kidding me? Paying compliments for cocktails is simply not worth it and a complete waste of time.
Why the fuck you lying?
However, I did manipulate men into buying me drinks by simply capitalizing on their egos. Now, I don't do this anymore, but when I was a broke college student, I would walk into a bar looking fine as fuck and wait for some drunk, unruly man to approach me. After basic introductions are made and I get the feeling that he has something to prove, I look him up and down and say, "You look like you're a big spender. Are you rich?" These poor sons of bitches, their chest puffs up and they say, "I do okay for myself," and that's my cue to say, "Well, then I guess you wouldn't mind buying me a drink, right?" And usually this is met with no contest. They buy me a drink and I dip because duh.
If you don't have a man, clap your hands. If you don't have a man, clap your hands. If you're single and alone, watch your movies at home. Like me. If you don't have a man, clap your hands.
Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up.
I'm going to be 31 in a couple months. I am so single. I have no prospects for a husband. I mean, you guys know I've never had a boyfriend. I don't even have an ex I can pop back over to and be like, "Hi, would you like to marry?"
How are you 30, 31 years old and never had a boyfriend in your life? See, the truth of the matter is she friends on a lot of guys. She has crazy expectations. She's a below average looking chick. You can tell she's about 300 pounds easily.
Should guys buy girls drinks at a bar or club?
Of course. If you're a guy and you're not getting a girl a drink, I just think that, like, you're cheap.
What?
It's the truth. A guy should always buy a girl a drink. Always.
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as The Truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend. Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women. And I was like, I'm gonna go now.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating.
Here we go with the shaming tactics. Men are cheap. They don't got no money. Like, why do men have to have money in order to be around you? Why? It's pointless. That's tricking. That's all that is. All these women want is a free handout. Dating is fun for women. It's an interview and a pain for men. This is why men don't want to do it. Men don't want to pay their hard-earned money to a random chick just for them to say, "Oh, I don't want to do it. You're not good enough. I'm not feeling a spark. I don't feel a connection," and then ghosting them. Why would a man want to continue to put up with that torture?
So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's
I
a sad
disagree.
reality.
I disagree.
What is it with men these days and not wanting to date?
On my way to the club to get free drinks.
So I have to cancel the singles event that I planned to be on my farm this weekend. Y'all know I'm an event planner and I have a fish farm, and I advertised a fishing for love event where singles could come here and fish and have dinner and meet each other in person, not on a dating app. And 5 women RSVP'd yes, and 1 man.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. Something is wrong with you! My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my...
What is the goal of just getting ran through by countless dudes? Why? I'm telling you, these chicks don't have a father in their life. So they seek it from all other men. They seek validation and attention and approval from random dudes.
I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out.
Where's the single men? Where y'all at? Nobody? There's one over there, one right here, one over here. Great, I got choices. Wonderful.
Part 2 of why men don't come to brunches.
That I got of angry black men dogging us out so bad, saying how we want y'all to pay for stuff and just the lies. If I'm inviting you to a brunch, that means me and my girls already got our tickets and our tables. What do we need your stuff for? What's that little money gonna do? Majority of the women making more money anyway. So why would I care for that? All I said was, we want to hang with y'all. Why I can't say we want to hang with the black men? Why can't the black men come enjoy a brunch with us and chill and just eat and have a good time? You be home by 6 and watch the game. Why would y'all rather choose being with all men?
You know why? Because our friends, our homeboys, our buddies, they don't criticize us. They don't put us down. They don't talk about how terrible men are and all this other crap. And here's the thing, these women, only thing they want you to do is come to these brunches, and they do want you to pay. Now, you might not pay at the first brunch, but they'll invite you to something else and you'll pay then. Eventually, you're going to be paying for something for a woman. This is what they see us as. They see us as walking ATMs. A lot of these chicks, that we get the impression that, for the most part, women don't like us. That a whole species just dislikes men. That they want to be with a bear. Call the bear to go to the brunch. How would you do that? These women just want attention, and when they see men tap out and say, "You know what? I ain't going to no brunch. I ain't going to no singles events. I ain't doing none of that." Now these women panic. Now they're frustrated because they're not getting the attention from us anymore. Hold the line, guys.
I never seen a world where men be so thirsty to just be with men and not women. And complain when women invite y'all to something. We just want to have a good time with y'all. Why y'all so mad at us?
She also says, I tried to lure more men in with barbecue and burn-ins. Why weren't beautiful, dressed up women enough? You know why it's not enough? Because men are tired. Even a woman who's attractive or dressed up and got the makeup going, men are like, man, that ain't even worth it. Men are choosing peace of mind over a headache and a bill. This is the truth. For all you ladies that's listening, this is the truth. Men are just tired. I don't think women think men get tired of dealing with them. The emotional trauma and the garbages and being a human doing and a walking ATM. And men are tired. We're not just robots where we don't have any feelings or emotions. We get burnt out too. A lot of guys are like, man, when they see events like this, they're like, man, I already know that I'm going to go there. I'm going to get judged. I already know women going to be on some garbage. I already know women going to be standoffish. They think I got to approach them all the time. Men see women as a CrossFit competition. You got to jump through this hoop. You got to climb this. You got to do this. And at the end, I can probably get some box.
Where are all the single men in Singapore? I'm looking for men in Singapore. Single? 28 to 48.
Oh, hell no!
We
just left the event.
So bad.
I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
No, it was actually.
We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
or it felt like a sick joke.
How are y'all even attractive? Let's just be real. The chick on the left is an average looking chick. The chick on the right is below average and overweight.
I was like, literally thinking to myself, like, why am I, like, how did I get here?
How did I get here?
Men saying, I've just decided altogether to avoid women, that it's better to be single, guys. They're almost like happy about the fact that they're gonna make the choice to avoid the entire gender of women.
I feel so fucking dumb. I feel so fucking dumb right now. And I'm mad that I feel dumb. Like, I just don't know how to take what I'm feeling right now well.
If you guys can see, the caption reads off, unfortunately, it was 90% women at this singles event. Look at all those chicks. All those women are walking around. All of them. Dozens of them. And barely no men. Men don't like attending these events. Ladies, y'all gonna have to stop going up to men. Y'all gonna have to start approaching men. Look at all of them. Like ants on a piece of bread. Like just every like maggots outside. Look at all this. All these chicks. If women only view a certain percentage of men as attractive, why would a whole bunch of men show up to get rejected? I'm telling you, men have gone to an event or two like this and they got rejected. They're like, man, it ain't worth it. Why would I go to these events just to what? Be sent home or get a couple numbers and get laughed at? Men are done. These events are pointless to men because we get nothing out of it.
Okay, this video is for my single men. Kids, no kids, I don't care. I'm pushing 40 at this point. Where do y'all hang out? Do you guys approach anyone?
Look at this article I found today. The dangerous rise of men who won't date woke women. Pathetic. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm quite woke and very alert to social injustice. Woke discrimination in dating should not be tolerated. Also, who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at these bangs. They're perfect. I don't even have that many dating requirements. I mean, he has to be a vegan, obviously, and he must have his pronouns in his bio. He must provide proof of vaccination and all his boosters. He needs to be okay with the fact that I don't shave any body hair, but he has to be perfectly manscaped with the body of Chris Hemsworth. And last but not least, he must not like video games or sports.
This is how you get a free drink at the bar. So go up next to whoever you want to buy you a drink at the bar. Like you're about to buy your own drink. Yeah, right. And just ask, what should I get right now? To the guy next to you. He's gonna start naming options. Say no until he gets to the drink that you want. When he gets to the drink you want, say, I've actually never had a vodka cream before. Does not matter if you've had one or not. But this is crucial. Like, pretend that you're gonna buy your own drink. And if the bartender comes up to you, just be like, oh, he was here before me. He's gonna buy your drink. It works every time.
Done clubbing. I'm done clubbing. Like, if you ever see me in a club again, it's not me.
It just broke a guy's heart. Like the nicest guy I've ever met. Like, he would have done anything for me.
Thank you.